Hey guys, today we are making the mini Bahru bracelet, which is a really cute, fun design created by my good friend Sleepless Loomer. She always makes some of the funnest designs. I really enjoy making them. She originally designed this using the hook, but I'm going to show you how to make it using 2 pins on the loom. I am going to pull up her Instagram so you guys can check it out. If you do want to make the hook only version, 7284 Christy on YouTube is going to do the hook only version over there. I will link it down below if you want to do that. I do also want to give a big thanks and shout out to KMacX27. We are doing a variation of her Devil's Wire stitch in today's bracelet. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our supplies ready and we can get started. So to get started, we are going to use 2 pins on the loom. You can use a handheld loom or any other loom with 2 pins next to each other. We're going to start by choosing the base color, and it is pink on this one, but I'm going to use black today. We're going to start by twisting the first one on like a figure 8. Then we're going to lay another one right on top without any twisting. We're now going to loop the bottom band up and over on both pins. We're going to grab one more of that same color and lay it on top. This time we're only going to loop the bottom band on the right pin. We will be alternating which side we do that step on. So now we're going to go ahead and start adding our stitch bands on. So you can see that I've alternated 3 different colors for each section, which is what I'm going to do today. So I am going to start with pink. Once you put it on, push it down just a tiny bit. We have to move the second band on both pins to sit more on top. It doesn't go completely on top in the middle, more so on the sides. I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to act like you're looping it up, but just bring it up enough to where it gets caught on top like that. You can see on the side that my pink is sticking through a little bit. We're going to do that on both sides. I'm going to turn my loom so I don't block the view. It should look something like this. And the reason we're doing that is so that we can actually grab the pink band now. So it is my second band, and I do put my hook kind of in the corner so that I can grab it, and we're going to loop it up. Do that on both. The left one usually pops up on me, so just push it down. So we have to do 2 more, so I'm going to grab my second color, and that's going to be green. We're going to repeat that same process. So we're going to grab the second band and sit it on top. Do that on both. Now we're going to grab that second band, which is now my green, and loop it up on both. We're going to repeat that process one more time, and this time I'm going to grab yellow. Push it down a little. I'm going to grab the second band and sit it on top. And now we're going to loop the second band up and over. We repeat this process a lot during this bracelet. So now that we have all 3 stitches done, to finish off the section, we're going to grab our base color, lay that across. And now we're going to loop the remaining bands up and over. So on the right there's just 1, and on the left there are 2. We're down to 1 band, and we've just completed our section. So we're going to go ahead and start the pattern again. So to do that, we're going to grab our base color. And this time we need to loop the bottom band on the left pin. We're going to now start adding our stitches on again. So I'm going to grab my pink. Just like we did the first section, we're going to rearrange. So grab the second band and move it up. Do that on both. Now we're going to loop that second pink up and over. Let's push it down if it's popping over. I'm going to grab my second band. And we're going to repeat. So I'm going to grab my second band and move it up on top. And now loop the green up and over. There is a way that you can actually do this stitch in kind of one motion, but I wanted to show you it this way first. So I'm going to show you that one more time. I just added my 3rd stitch, by the way, if you guys weren't counting. Now we're going to go ahead and loop that yellow up and over. So to finish this section off, we're going to lay our base color, and now we're going to loop the remaining bands up and over. So on the right pin there's 2, and on the left there's just 1. We've just completed our second section. So we're going to go ahead and do that one more time, but I do want to show you guys another method that you can do the stitches. If it's not easier, then just keep doing it the way that I showed you the first time. So to start the next section, grab your base. And this time we're going to loop the bottom band on the right pin. We keep alternating back and forth. And if you need a little trick, if you look here at your piece, you'll see that it's alternating. So we have a single chain over here on the left with the stitches on the right. On this one, the stitches are on the left, but that single chain band is on the right. Whatever side that single chain band is on, that's the side you need to loop the bottom band up on. So it's on the right. I looped up the right this time. Hopefully that's a little trick that can help you guys. So once you do that, we're ready to add our stitch bands on again. So I'm going to grab my pink and show you another way you can do this. So you're going to place that on. You're going to grab the second band, act like you're bringing it up above that pink one, but push your hook down in it, pull it out like this, and loop it up. You kind of have to pull it out and turn your hook at the same time. So I'll show you that again over here. I pull it out, bring my hook up and down it, turn the hook, and loop it up. You do have to kind of do it in like one quick motion. So I'm going to grab my second stitch band and show you that method again. I realize this way may not be easier for everyone, which is why I wanted to show you the other way. So I'm going to lay my last and final stitch. So once you have all 3 stitches on, it's time to finish off the section by adding our base color and then looping up the remaining bands. Like so. So you guys are going to keep repeating that process until it is long enough to fit your wrist. I'll put a little timestamp in case you need to rewatch the previous instructions, but keep doing that. Once it's long enough to fit your wrist, you're down to that last band. You're just going to bring both ends together, and that is what you're going to add your C-clip onto. And that is how you create the mini Bahru bracelet, created by my good friend Sleepless Loomer. Don't forget to let her know what you guys think of this design. I hope you found it easy to make. That is going to be it for today, you guys. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.